Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy warriors and great-grandchildren. It is a beautiful day, once again, out here. It's a quiet morning in our area, and that's okay. But it is not the calm before the storm anymore. Basically, the storm hit today, and we're probably going to end up having to deal with a whole bunch of BS from the corrupt people that are inhabiting our government. I'm calling them out as aliens because they want to geoengineer our planet and re-engineer, bioengineer humanity. Humans are an endangered species. I just think they want their climate the way they want it because it's more comfortable for them, and they really don't care about us anyway. And Joe doesn't care about us. He would sell his own grandchild into slavery, obviously. And other things he would do. Because, he likes to sniff. He's that little creepy sniffer. Yeah. But he's a bad guy. And his cronies and all his friends and everybody he gives all our money to, they're not our friends either. Those are bad guys. They just want us in servitude, and they don't really care. They want to do it like the other country 17 hours away from here wants to do. Well, 17 hours on a slow airplane. Probably if I had my own flying car, that would be more fun. Anyway, either a flying car or a horse and a mule. I don't know what we're going to end up with, but it'll be something like that. They're either going to kill off humanity to the point where it's going to be back into the Stone Age again, and Mother Nature will take them out, or or we're going to end up with our own flying cars, and everything will be just fine. I mean, we have a few different ways we can go with this. If we let them stay in control, well, Lucifer got kicked out of heaven for control issues. He wanted to make everybody bow down. Of course, you know what happened there. That didn't happen, but they're still trying to do it to us. They've been chasing my DNA forever. So they want to eliminate that spark, that little spark that we have that's been instilled in us from our beginning. Because we are in the image of our Father and Mother who art in heaven. Genesis talks about it. We are made in the image of the gods. And they use plural as far as gods are concerned. So, yeah, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Buddha, Buddha, Allah, Jesus. Take or add whatever other major deities you'd like to that, as far as everybody claiming that personage to be the one and only. Well, that's caused division amongst humanity to a great extent, and religious wars have been fought in the name of God. People have been murdered. Murdering in the name of God? Whoa. If somebody does that in the name of their God, it's pretty bad. That is really bad. We don't need to do that anymore. Humans need to stick together because we're the endangered species on the planet right now. We are. And the storm is upon us with this three-letter department going after one of our major news personalities, and then of course I couldn't do anything with that tweet yesterday other than share it out from that department, because I was blocked from doing any retweet commenting or retweeting or liking or commenting in any way, shape, or form. The only thing I could do was share it out. So, and if I wanted to comment on it, I would have to go underneath another person that I know and comment under their comment, so at least the department got my message anyway. Although that wasn't easy, and so I didn't get to do it that many times. So, anyway, we'll have to figure that out. And then I get a note this morning from the twit telling me that, is your phone number blah de blah, and can you verify it for us? Some of my friends could retweet that thing and keep it going and talk about it and comment on it and retweet comment. They could, not me. Anyway, I fly under 5K for a reason. My daddy was a radar man, and that's what he always taught us to do, fly under the radar. I try to fly under 5K, and anytime I think I'm going to get to 5K and might have gotten close to 5K, the twit wipes out all kinds of people. I end up back down to the 2s again, which is fine. You know, I guess. I just lose my friends off of there and my communication and our networking thing. But that's what the bad guys want. They don't want us talking. They don't want us talking about anything important, like the mRNA and the new variant and what they want to do now. Yeah, this is their psych war. They get you right up to the edge, tell you you're going to get to have 4th of July, and then we're going to be able to party hardy out here and have a great time and celebrate whatever. And then they go, oh, sorry, we're back on lockdown. There's this Delta thing happening now in California, and you guys can't do anything. Right. That's a psych war, man. Builds you up, hold that carrot out for you, make you wait forever, thinking that that goal is gonna, you know, and then rip that rug right out from underneath you. How does that feel? Well, you better start figuring out how to use emotional alchemy, because you have to. You know, you have to stay above the waves of crap that comes at us. And if we're on that love bandwidth, which we try to be at, and you don't have to be a doormat. Love doesn't mean we have to be a doormat. We can be very powerful. It's called tough love. And it's a very happy tough love. That's right. We don't have to deal with their BS. We all get together. We still have to go to the school boards. I need to get there, but I have some business to do out and about today, so I'll be traveling a little bit of the roads, and I'll be out and about checking things out and seeing what's going on out there. And within a 100-mile radius, that's about as far out as I like to get in my area. So happy warriors and great-grandchildren. There's a lot of stuff happening today. We're in one of those hot, cold wars with our own corrupt government right now. And now that they're right in our face with it, they're going to be even more so in our face with it. Expect anything. Keep your powder dry. Take care of your own fort, your own area, your own stuff. Get involved with local politics. Get involved with the precinct work. Yeah, I was involved in that a long time ago, but I couldn't do anything because I've been involved with taking care of my dad for the last 10 years. So, you know, what do we do now with all this time on my hands? I don't have that much time on my hands, but I am working toward getting some of that time to do things like that with. I'm making plans to go now. I'm going to find out where all of what we can do. You know, I've been to the legislature before. I took a bill there, and I lobbied for it all by myself. Eventually, we got that stuff taken care of in the state of Nevada. So I kind of know what it's like to schmooze those people in the legislature, but I didn't realize that, you know, when you're young and naive like that, you don't know that you're supposed to lift your skirt for them. And more. Some of them, oh my gosh. You know, that's how naive I was about that. So I never caught on to any of those passes that they were handing me. It just doesn't register. I'm just all about the business stuff. And if they do that, it's like, what? And if I recognize it, oh, that's a shock. Mostly I try to ignore it anyway. Yeah. Whatever. I don't have time for that. I just want to get my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, not to have to be a 3-year-old in some education camp provided by our own corrupt government. That's not a fun thing to think about, but we have to, because that's what they want to do. And so now we're finding out more about the mRNA. We're finding out more about the thing that they developed that for, and how corrupt that whole thing is too. And then we're finding out that somebody's buying up all of our farmland that we grow animals on, because they don't want us to eat meat anymore, I guess. I'm telling you, they're geoengineering the planet. When they spray crap in our air that I can't see the sun, and I can't, you know, and then they want to do, what the heck? They just want this planet geoengineered for their own comfort, and they want humanity in servitude to them so that they can keep doing what they're doing, but they really don't want us to breathe very much. That baffles me. You know, I think they actually did turn Mars into that red planet that it is, and now that they came from somewhere else, but not planet Earth, and now they're just doing the same thing here. The aliens, the actual aliens, made a big deal with our own government officials to do what they're doing, and they keep everything in secret from us. Well, we're done with all these secrets because they can't keep secrets from us anymore. You see, they understand now that we're like the mycelium. You know, they tried to capture those ladies from the Vril society. You know, those Vril girls, those Vril ladies. The Nazis tried to put them in. Hey, you can't capture that kind of mind. You can't make it do what you want it to do. It has a mind of its own. Yes. And it has genetic memory. You can't make that go away. There's nothing you can do about this whole thing. There will be survivors on the planet, and Mother Nature will deal with the bad guys. If we don't get this straightened out one way, it's going to get straightened out another way. You know, God and Mother Nature, you call your God whatever you want to. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Jesus. Buddha, Allah, Jesus. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Allah, Buddha, Jesus. And then whatever else. Okay. Yes, we can talk to all of those beings that ever were. And we're grateful that they paved ways for us to get through the matrix. Because if we follow those paths, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter what the bad guys do. Because we're on the band of love. Powerful. Tough love. Because we don't have to take any crap from any of them. We just have to keep talking. And Joe's not invited to my festival, my harvest festival. My friends are invited to, because we're going to share our stuff with each other. Potluck fashion. Something like that. Yeah. You guys. Yeah, well, you know my astrology. What is it? Leo, Sun, Aries moon, Scorpio rising, Sagittarius North Node. That's really an important one. I like that. So God gave me a lot of gifts, and I was born with that, and I was born into the wilderness, so I have this thing with nature. And I'm grateful for that. I might be a little smart-assy about it. Listen, there's so many people that can do that. There's so many, how many people? If you still have that spark and you're connected, then you have all those gifts available to you also. Everyone does. Everyone does. The only problem that we have is that they didn't teach anything like this in school. They don't teach our children anything about their own bodies and what power they have inside of themselves, what God gave them to communicate with God with. Yes, we have a communication thing we can have happen with our higher source. So get connected to that and don't let go of it, man. Hold on to that, because that is the thing. Okay, I have to go now. I love you. Much love. Happy warriors and great-grandchildren. We'll take on the day, and let's take our local communities back, because we have to. We need to take the criminals out of our own government. All right. Have a great day.